Welcome T-Rex members to Jurassic World Evolution 2. There we go, I got the fingers correct now. Welcome. I am so excited to showcase this to you today. Thank you so much for Frontier for granting me early access and giving me the opportunity to play the first campaign mission for you fellow T-Rex members. Sit back, relax and eat a goat while watching me play the first mission. It was amazing. Last Tuesday I attended the Jurassic World Evolution 2 event with some other fellow content creators and it was so much fun. So without further ado, let's head over, and I actually got instructed to start the campaign mission right now by one of the people that you know, guided me through it. So here we go, Washington. Ooh, development build. And there we go, nice winter weather.
More time to brief you, but as you know, the situation is fluid. Our Canadian friends are concerned that many of these wild animals are getting close to their border. We'd like to prevent them from crossing it. We being the CIA. My division is the DSD.
Tasty Brachiosaurus. I mean,
division.
what?
I'm Dr. Dua. I have an extensive background in paleo research in this very field. At Jurassic World, and now
Can you spot
other
me?
locations I'm not at liberty to discuss. However, I have history with many of the people involved here. A poacher camp. What remains of it, anyway. Amateurs. They only succeeded in getting themselves and others killed. And making our job that much more difficult.
Oh, look at the Carnotaurs fighting in the background! And we start off in the helicopter.
Dr. Dua, the dinosaurs are still agitated.
Tranquilizing them would appear to be the best option at this point.
Let's do it as safely and quickly as we can.
Yes! Okay, well, she was saying that. I got instructed to do all these kind of stuff. So here we go. We actually need to tranquilize the Carnotaurs, the DNA dinosaur we need for E750. Approach the dinosaur and use the T to lock on the target, ensuring the gunner has a clear shot. Use left mouse button to fire a tranquilization dart. Some dinosaurs require more than one. Okay, yes, of course, just like in the original first installment. And they're trying to break in. There we go. I'm trying to get a good glimpse of the Carnotaurs there. We also have a new helicopter model. Look at the Carnotaurs go. Tranquilize the rampaging Carnotaurus. Some things, I think I was trying to get as much footage as possible. That's why I'm not taking immediate action of these rampaging Carnotaurs. I was like, yeah, do your thing. Break out. Do your thing. Hey, I'm a dinosaur too. You gotta live your dino life. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. A lot of stuff is new as well. After 3 years of playing Jurassic World Evolution 1, this I can say is a whole new experience, and there's a lot of new features that brings to this game. It's a lot of fun. It was so cool. It wasn't like London 2019, but they made something out of this, and I'm still glad for that. So clap it up for Frontier. Really appreciate it. And the Carnotaurs are still at it. I can't remember what I was doing. I think I was just like, yeah, I need a tranquilizer. But what if I don't want to though? Just let them be. So yeah, we can actually, there's a lot of other, okay, now I was like, okay, let me tranquilize them now. You had your fun. Don't want to have another School of Rex breakout. There we go. So there goes the first Carnotaurus, and then the other one as well. I'm still trying to hang up the controls there. There we go. I think it was the same controls actually, if I can remember. Get more hints and tips. Yes, thank you. I don't need them. I'm a professional of this game, you would think. Carnotaurus, oh my god. Oh my word. Yeah, there we go. Right in the eye. Carnotaurs go to sleep, and there we go. I like how they smoothly turn around now. And there you go. Ah, Captain Finch is back. We also have this new camera mode. Look at this. I was like, I need to take a picture. That was cool. Let me get a good look at this Carnotaurus I just tranquilized. Also trying to search for other dinosaurs. Sorry, Captain. I'm just way too busy with the Carnotaurs at the moment. There we go. Before, there we go. Already trying to make money with this. You can actually get money now from photographing a tranquilized dinosaur. Or it wasn't like when it's like being killed or dead. Doesn't that count? I remember. Anyways, I tried to showcase as much as possible in here already. So we just have the first tab actually, where you can see the finances and stuff like that, and also the expedition map, research and fossil scientists, which you can actually now hire. You have to give them jobs to you know, get your tasks done on different areas. So we have operations with some new buildings. I'll try to showcase their control center and stuff like that. Feel free to pause the video to take a better look at them, because the time was ticking for me while the event was taking place. So yeah, response facility, staff center, that's where you hire, of course, the scientists. We have the feeders, we have the go, and of course the fishes, and now a ranger post as well, which will later be more explained. Arrival, viewing gallery is a new building, emergency of course, and there we have the other ones with still water and the forest and stuff like that. So more actually got added along with the painting of the sceneries and stuff like that, and the environment. The raised terrains are back and stuff like that. Pass, there was only one for me there, but I don't know if there are more. I'm assuming there are more. There's a backup generator as well, and transport is a new section now, instead of, you know, pressing T and calling the other helicopters. So I had to place this down at the top right there. Washington State. Establish an operation facility containing the following: arrival point, control center, and backup generator. There we go. I had to connect, of course, a path there. Yes, and now it actually flows and not immediately is done. Just like that. Now it actually takes time, especially also with the enclosure. You will see in a second. Before this session actually started, I was looking through the main menu already with the settings, and I remember the NG Live person telling me his colleague walked past him and said, "He's playing the game, stop him!" And then they had to kick me. They gave me the green light though, it's all good now. And there we go, arrival point with the helicopter. There we are, and even
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Thank you.
I guess I am, but we're also going to need a response facility. Your response to this directive should be to get one built.
Yes.
You see what I did there, huh?
Yes.
Response. Never mind. Don't respond.
Alright, I want resource available, staff center, there we go. So now, I was like, what am I supposed to do? Infrastructure, you can upgrade the infrastructures now. No, what am I looking at? Double upgrades? So there we go, welfare and structures. Of course the other things weren't showcased there, but later in the challenge mode there are more to it. There you can actually see the different kind of dinosaurs and other, you know, other additional stuff. The other less important stuff apart from the dinosaurs. Meanwhile, through my gameplay right here, I also got, you know, you can actually move the buildings now. Yeah, so when you build a building, you don't have to destroy it and make a new one. You can actually like place it somewhere else without breaking it. So that's a pretty cool, handy new feature. So while I was doing this gameplay, I got instructed to do this and kind of this and this and that, because sometimes I did get stuck. It was a new experience, and I think I'm not the only one. I mean, hey, I'm a dinosaur. I have a brain the size of a walnut. No. Anyways, so I was just casually looking through here as well, just taking my time. Casually trying to showcase everything and not paying attention much to the mission. Some other stuff was like, what is a response facility? Help me out! I just want to play some dinosaurs, release some dinosaurs. So yeah, other content creators during this event, Gaming Beaver, Best of Slot, were also playing it. I was like, I wonder if they're gonna get stuck on some stuff as well. If they don't, later in their video I'm gonna show after this gets released, I'm like, I do really have a walnut-sized brain. Like, here are the different patterns as well I tried to showcase. We have snow now, sand, and we go. Hey, Owen is back.
The ones
And
we've
another
already
type of snow.
That's right.
There we go.
We'll want them
And
awake.
the good old dirt and grass. Of course, it goes with the theme and environment in the background, so it's not like clear green grass. And we have different kind of rocks. You can also rotate them. There we go. That looks nice next to a building. Ensure the Carnotaurs are safely enclosed. Yes, I was like, you know what? I know how to fix this. Just repair the gates. And then I got hurt from the lovely person that was helping me. You're not actually supposed to repair them. You need to demolish them first and then build a new one. That's what I got hurt right here, right now. But there we go. It's also a new Ranger vehicle right there. So it's not the original Jurassic World or Jurassic Park one. So you need to actually destroy this and then make a new one, which I'm going to do in a second if Gozzzi hurries up. I had a fun time with the person that was helping me as well. It was like, oh my god, and what is that? Carnotaur is just casually sitting next to the Ranger vehicle. I was like, oh yeah, I need to destroy them? Okay, alright, I'll destroy them. Got distracted by everything at the moment. I gotta destroy them. There we go. And place a heavy fence, which is a lot better so the Carnotaurs don't actually break out, which saves me a lot of time. In the future, if I just repaired them, the Carnotaurs would just break out, I'm assuming, because yeah, that's the plot of this gameplay right here. So there we go, casually removing all of the gates. So we have 2 Carnotaurs, and I need to go to the enclosures, and there we go, other gate types. We of course have the electrical, and then a mid and large one, which I was going to use and which I was, you know, told to use. And as you can see, it doesn't build straight away. It goes like fence by fence. It was just a simple enclosure that I built for the Carnotaurs to keep you in there. It was casually sitting well tranquilized. I like how they don't like lay down the entire time. And there we go. I was trying to make it good as well. Like, what else can I do with these enclosures? So getting off track at a couple of times. I was like, it doesn't match. Gozzzi, it doesn't matter. I was like, no, I need to get this right. There we go. Perfectionism. There we go. As its finest. Enclosure's gotta put in a feeder already. A goat as well. And a normal feeder. Maybe next to the little pond. There we go. So we have the meat and we'll see the Carnotaurs feed as well. So yeah, Carnotaurs, it's casually standing up already. So yeah, there you go. You don't have to transport it. It just wakes up, I guess, like that. That's just, or is it part of this mission? I'm so confused. There's still a lot of stuff that is still a bit vague. But of course we'll see in the future on. Oh yeah, that works like that, of course. The Carnotaurs, I was like, are you? Wait, that has not been built. You can just casually walk out and it did. I was like, what is happening? But I don't care. Capture mode activate. I need to get them shots. Oh my word. And there we go. Now we got fixed. So I was like, oh, Carnotaurs casually wander around. But there were no guests, which was quite good and sad at the same time. I was like, oh, I'm gonna see a breakout action right here. The other was still asleep. I don't know what that one was doing, but I was going into capture mode again and trying to get a good look at this Carnotaur sleeping. There we go. While the helicopter, there we go, in the background right there was taking care of the other Carnotaurs. Ah, look at it sleep. You know, a beautiful mountain in the background as well. You cannot, of course, build that. There are still some restriction to the terrain. And there we go. It wakes up. Amazing. And the Carnotaur, I was like, oh, I used the speed up thingamajig right there. Because I also needed to transport this Carnotaurus. Oh, just laying there. Transport. And now you need to transport them in there. And now we see the Carnotaurus eating. There you go. And that looks a lot better than Jurassic World Evolution 1 eating. Right there. It's just calmly eating. Look at that. With the beautiful snow Jurassic TV cinematic action over here. I wonder what steak the Carnotaurus is eating. I'm getting hungry over here. There you go. So it's casually just eating, and I love the skin for the Carnotaurs as well. I don't think it differs much from the original Carnotaurs, from, of course, the Fallen Kingdom skin. Oh, the Carnotaurs is casually drinking from the pond, while this Carnotaurs is being transported back into the enclosure. And there's actually a timer to ensure the Carnotaurs are safely enclosed, which we will see in a second. This is the roaming animation for the Carnotaurs. Casually roaming. Just standing still with a nice, fluent and smooth animation. I love it. They did such a great job on the animations. There we go. Look at this pose. It's so cool to see. Look at that. Oh, it looks so cool. I'm getting chills. I'm getting chills. And that's not because of the weathering game. And the second one has arrived. There you go. And there we go. Look at this. It's just casually sitting down like me. I'm actually sitting down right now as well. Look at this. Beautiful. Oh, it looks so cute. Look at it. It's so cool as well. That. Oh my god. Even though I saw this before, seeing it again, I was like, yes, it's so refreshing. Wow. That was cool. Just kind of sitting down. There we go. Ranger teams. So there are so many new animations when it comes to dinosaurs. And that was only the Carnotaurs. There we go. I was kind of reading that. Missing that now, but you need to construct ranger posts inside your enclosure so they can cover all your species. So that is pretty handy. Ensure the Carnotaurs has 80% comfort for 30 seconds. Ensure the Carnotaurs are visible from a viewing gallery. There we go. So this is also a new viewing gallery. Placing down the goat feeder. I want to see a Carnotaurus kill a goat. I wonder why they chose the Carnotaurus for the first mission. Oh, they're already breaking out. Yeah, it requires a status check. There we go. A whole new HUD, which looks very good right there. And already some breaking out. There we go. We saw that before, but they're not breaking out on my watch. There we go. Now you're staying in. Status check and another for the second Carnotaurus. There we go. Look at that. It already smashed the Ranger vehicle. And that's the new viewing gallery. It looks very good with the new Carnotaurus. So guests can see the new dinosaurs that were already in. Now there are actually guests. So yeah. I was kind of hoping for the Carnotaurs to break out, but I needed to carry on with the mission. Like, maybe I can do some stuff with the environment. So they required a lot of new sand, actually, I think. Of course, different kind of dinosaurs require different kind of enclosures and terrains and environments. So yeah, I was, adapting to their liking. In this mission, there wasn't much campaign talk from the characters, from when we did the Return to Jurassic Park. Of course, Dr. Alan Grant and Dr. Ellie Sattler and Malcolm and John Hamm were talking all the time and stuff like that, even in the background about other stuff. Oh, Catfish. Great timing.
Correct, Mr. Finch. We know where they were. But now, Mr. Grady, it's essential that we
search for signs of dangerous escaped dinosaurs. Yeah.
I'd say they're headed off in this direction.
Yep.
Do you know your dinosaurs, Mr.
Tracking.
Grady?
Better than anyone.
But these are not your dinosaurs, per
Nope.
se.
Well, you're just gonna have to trust me on this one.
Alright, track down the wild dinosaurs by following the markers on the compass. Scan each trace as you can find it, and it will lead you to the next. Docile dinosaurs in the area can be safely ignored. Wow, alright. So here we go. This is one of the missions where you actually need to track down and find a dinosaur. There we go, disturbance identified.
Looks promising. Not that I'm promising anything.
Maybe it was a T-Rex. Or maybe some other dinosaurs. We will see. Dinosaur traces
Say
detected.
what you want about the dinosaurs, but they're not subtle. Wherever they go, they leave a mark.
That is definitely a carnivorous dinosaur, seeing a deer on the ground.
Talk about an ego.
As opposed to...
Whoa! There we go. I was like, oh, there we go. All right. We had a laugh. Yeah, you can tell. I didn't want to fail the mission by going berserk with the vehicle. It's not handy when trying to research and find a dinosaur. Allosaurus.
Like we were getting close.
It has been identified, an Allosaurus. But right there, That ain't no Allosaurus. That is a Triceratops. So there you go. Just one of the skin patterns. Casually wandering. Minding its own business. Roaming. And it looks beautiful already. Try to get a better glimpse. And I don't know what I was trying to do here. Maybe bump the dinosaur. I was trying to, yes. Alright, moving on. Another Triceratops. And Gallimimus is on the right. Try and now notice. Oh, wow, look at that. You can actually scare the dinosaurs. Sorry, Triceratops, don't ram me. We see a helicopter in the background. Another Triceratops. Dinosaurs all over. So much meat. And on the left, we see a Triceratops herd. I took a left right here, even though you were supposed to go straight on to the right. I think so. I had an analyze thingamajig right here. Yep, there we go. Analyze Allosaurus, we know that now.
Not too far away now.
And there we go. I still went to the left to take a better look at the Triceratops herd. Whoops! There goes the door. Oh well. I don't hope dinosaurs can snatch other humans and go into the ranger vehicles. They'll squeeze through with their snouts and grab one of the humans out of the vehicle. That would be kind of cool though. But there we go. In the distance, we see Brachiosaurus. Now I'm actually wondering, is this canon? Brachiosaurus, they survived right here. There are still Brachiosaurus left, and my word, they look magnificent. It is such more wildlife and dinosaur-like to see this just roaming around, not having control. Not having control over everything. Thank you, Malcolm, for stating that correctly. Life finds a way. Even if a talking T-Rex says that, it does. So here we have a pond, the dinosaur pond. Right here, and more Gallimimus. We actually see them roaming in the water as well. Oh, that's a rock. I thought it was the back of a Triceratops. And what do we see in the distance? Can you spot it? It is. Oh, first we need to analyze this, of course.
Ambush! Move quickly, but not too quickly. You'll trigger their instinct to chase. Now move! Move!
Owen. Owen, are you okay? What is happening?
Little busy right now.
Oh boy.
Please tell me you have things under control. If it'll calm my anxiety, yes. I'm a bundle of
That was an
nerves.
ambush.
We're working the problem.
Casually chasing the ranger station. Oh, now we're in the helicopter.
Standing by, and they'll attempt to
Tranquilize the rampaging Allosaurus now.
Attempt. We need success, Dr.
Look at that. Must go faster. Taking photos. It's more important than saving lives. Yes, got it. 161,000 dino bucks. But the ranger got away safely. Taking the shot. Right in the mouth. Right through the throat. There we go. Much of an overkill.
What's our status?
This is the casual tranquilization dart on the tip of the tongue.
We'll need to get her to a secure enclosure for observation and treatment.
I'll notify Dr. Dua.
Oh, me? I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
There we go, and now the story begins. So, now we need to actually export it to one of the enclosures, which is going to... I was like, I can just place an enclosure right here, but of course you can. Ensure the Allosaurus is safely enclosed and perform a status check on the Allosaurus. We had to go all the way back up the mountain. Now, this is huge. I wonder if you can build here, though. It is obstructed. But maybe not. I'm not too sure. Maybe in sandbox mode? I might be wrong. It's the first look at this. I was just casually placing it somewhere. I can't place it with the Carnotaurs. Then it will fight the Carnotaurs, of course. So I had to place it just somewhere around here. I was kind of thinking what is the best option. And what my building area is. Right there. As you can see, the blue smoke. And now it actually, you know, gives me time to build a suitable enclosure for the... I was still figuring out the button how to do curve the fences.
And
There
the
we go.
herbivores?
For the Allosaurus.
What about them?
As long as they stay away from civilization, leave them in place. They'll survive in the wilderness without our intervention, right?
Right.
Given time to adapt? Yes, I'd say they will.
I guess that's something we're all gonna have to get used to. Having dinosaurs out in the world.
Is that you talking, or is that the government?
Where? I am the government.
Okay. There we go. Gozzzi, what are you doing? The time is ticking. The Allosaurus incoming. What am I doing with the power station? So, of course, we need to put in a feeder. So the Allosaurus, there we go. Carnotaurs in the background already paying attention to those time controls. There we go. Pulse time using time controls to take stock at important moments or to plan out your facility, which I just said. There you go. Accelerate the time using time controls to skip through processes such as dryness of transport. Moderate using of accelerated time to ensure property facility don't get out of hand. Alright. So here will our Allosaurus go into, and while waiting that, at the bottom right you can see triple speed, so that will come very fast. But of course we don't have all the time in the world, especially when there's a time thingamajig on the event right here. So I was making sure to have everything a gate, and later on the path also another gate for the Carnotaurs right there. Not that I'm going to continue with this park. I was like, I gotta make it my own, but after this the park will just be deleted, vanished, as if it never existed. And there we go, we already hear a helicopter coming in, and that's the rampaging Allosaurus we just saved from an ambush. We saved some Gallimimes today. And there we go, that was a quick glimpse of a goat. That seemed fairly the same as Jurassic World Evolution 1, when it just runs up and, you know, throws the goat in the air. It looks so cute when it's sitting down. I wonder if the T-Rex can sit down like me, what I'm doing right here, or even a Brachiosaurus. I'm not a Brachiosaurus. Have you ever seen a Brachiosaurus sitting down? So yeah, what am I doing right here? I was like, oh, there we go, okay. The Carnotaurs, the Allosaurus, there we go. It doesn't have the same design as the Battle of Big Rock Allosaurus. I'm assuming this is still a juvenile before, or it's just another Allosaurus, or this one broke out and then Battle of Big Rock happened. Looking at the health, 80 health, food, water, stamina, security rating, comfort, and then some other. Oh, we of course have the appeal with the stars. Dislikes carnivores, likes Carnotaurs. Oh, I did. I'm just seeing that right now. And a lot of statistics about each specific dinosaur. They can actually live together, which I did not realize. Just put it in a different enclosure, assuming, because otherwise they would fight. But hey, that's something to do. Look at that sparring. Awesome. That was cool. That was so cool. Yes, sparring for leadership, assuming. Rounding up again, probably. That was so cool. Loving the animations and the behavior, so much less AI-like. Wow, it actually felt like the Carnotaurs and the other dinosaurs are so much more alive. That was so cool. Why, are you squatting down to take a shit?
Let's hire a few scientists with the skills to diagnose these animals.
Alright.
Make sure they are competent with the MVU and can perform medical scans on the dinosaurs. I'm interested to see what we can discover.
The control center and staff center increase your capacity to recruit scientists. There we go. Browse the recruitment page to see which scientists are available to recruit. Consider the skill potential, and traits of each available scientist against their cost per minute and recruitment fee. So it's a whole new system, which I did not know how to handle. Mobile vet unit, there we go, at base. I thought I could just do it myself. Recruit scientists with a combined welfare skill of 3. I was like, I can do this myself. Casually T-Rex taking the wheel. Going in. I'm the scientist here. There we go. Who needs Dr. Wu as well? So this was, you were not supposed to do this. Casually, Allosaurus looking at me like, yeah, no, you're doing this wrong. Medical scanner and flare, which you can have on here. Right there with an actual flare gun now. And there you can scan the Allosaurus, which actually works, but you're not supposed to do that because you need to give a scientist this task and not do it yourself. So the mission bugged out with this, and then of course I did this. I don't know. Medicate. There we go. Moonwalking Allosaurus. Yes. Game complete. Development build. Don't change that. there you go. It was going crazy. The Allosaurus was like, hey, can you do that? Hey, you can't do that. But the person that was helping me with this later said, yeah, you were not supposed to do that, but don't worry. After you gave the scientist, one of the scientists, and recruited one, the task, that's the end of the mission. You basically completed the mission after you did the medical scan. But anyways, I hired someone anyway. There we go. Cabot Finch coming in again.
For Dr. Dua. So we should have a better handle on the dinosaur's medical status.
Hopefully we'll be able to figure out what went wrong.
Hey, if I've learned anything, it's that these animals are unpredictable. Like people. Well, with bigger teeth.
Yeah. We should keep an eye on her.
Right. Who? Dr. Dua?
Yes. She's working for the CIA now.
Oh, you'll be pleased to know I'm running a little intelligence op of my own. Looking out for the both of us.
You're a lot more astute than you let on.
Smarter, too.
Alright. So, yeah, no, this bugged out the game, so even though I can add the task, it doesn't actually do the task. So, yeah, that is the end of the first mission, as I got told. Look at that, he's scratching its neck! That is so cool, and just wandering and searching for, I guess, a way to escape, or even, you know, for prey. So it's going to be very cool to see other dinosaurs, of course, roaming around and stuff like that. There we go, casually sticking so many dots in the Allosaurus. Another one, that's like 5, 6, 7, 8. I think you got it healed now. Oh yeah, I was like, something doesn't seem right. Look at all the darts. So yeah, it still looked very cool. I had a lot of fun with this mission alone, and then after this we went over to the challenge mode, which will be a video after, so of course make sure to check out that video as well. And there we go. Yeah, now I was told that the time was up, but it was so cool to see what this game has to offer. And the event and this mission, along with the challenge mode, was very memorable, as, you know, it's a new cool thing to have. And I can't wait to make more videos on this game with other dinosaurs and stuff like that, because these are only 2 dinosaurs we have right here, Carnotaurs and Allosaurus, along with other herbivores we saw. But of course there's more marine reptiles and flying pterosaurs and stuff like that we still need to showcase. So yeah, there we go. Except no, I was like, no! So yeah, let me know what you think. The first thoughts of Jurassic World Evolution 2. Thank you once again, Frontier, for granting me early access on these missions. And make sure to stomp your way into the challenge mode video, which will go up after this. So thank you, all of you lovely T-Rex members, for watching this first preview of Jurassic World Evolution 2. And hopefully you'll see all of you lovely dinosaur members in the next episode. Goodbye, T-Rexes. Alpha Tyrannosaurus, aka LPGozzzi, out.